let's do this again. And now we shouldn't accidentally almost delete our save file because it's on the 3rd slot.
Wake up. Feel free to draw any shape you wish using this Pengel. The shape you draw will lead you on your quest.
So this doodle just doesn't matter. We could draw the largest possible thing there, and it would not matter.
Daytime is here, here comes the sun. Bring all your friends, let's have some fun.
Draw a heart sometime. I guess this is another thing that we could have as like a potential incentive. Choose my intro doodle. Or choose my intro shape. Yeah. The reason I don't do anything other than just a tiny blob during actual attempts is because it's a time waste to do anything else. But I think, given how niche this game is, and like how obscure it is, I'm just gonna keep potential incentives in my submission to character name, Doodle 1 name, Doodle 2 name, Doodle 3 name.
Doodle, right?
Actually, technically there'd be 4 Doodle names because of the one that we draw on this file, and then the 3 that we draw on the other.
You need to take better care of your doodles. Who are you? You don't look like you're from around here.
Otherwise, I'm just naming them all A. We got the A squad out here.
Taro,
The A team, if you will.
Oh, Pengel. Let me borrow your Pengel, okay? Press the triangle button if you want to change colors. That's not too bad. Press the X button to confirm menu selections. Now give the doodle a name. That's a funny name.
Well, that one's name is W.
That's how to draw a doodle.
Rip
It's
9
easy,
luck
huh?
doodle.
See, the doodle is named
Rip
this way
9
here.
luck doodle. This thing will not
That's
be
a funny
used
name,
after
too.
2 splits.
Well, that's it.
The unlucky lucky doodle.
You you can use a Pengel. You're not part of the kingdom, are you? Hey, I'm going to the marketplace. Follow me! Zoe, wait for me!
I still can't believe that I almost overwrote the necessary file for this run. Surely that won't happen again, right? Surely it will not default to saving on the third slot instead of the first slot this time, right? The game wouldn't do that to me.
Hold on, I want to stop by Granny's. Zoe, is that a new friend?
Yeah, that would be horrible. If it just defaults to like overwriting whatever file you already have.
Hey, Granny! Are you there?
Oh, hello, dear.
I'll leave this gem
The
here
fact
and
that
come
it
back
doesn't
later
let
to
you
collect the gold
say,
that's
no,
in
I
it.
don't want to overwrite this file is what's really bad, though. I had to reset. There was no other option.
The king of there is no such thing as a king. The king of the doodles does not exist.
Hi, Granny. Take my color gems. Yeah, no, it definitely saves right away. I'm fairly certain it saves right after you hit X there.
What? No.
Alright, mango acquired for safety.
Come on, my friend has one. Let me in.
Mango fans rejoice.
You can't enter without a pen.
The boy is here.
That's the rule.
See, I told you so.
Fine!
Fine.
The doodle tournaments are being held inside. Hey, hurry! You're the one entering.
Yo, CC, thanks for the good luck. California. That's so funny. What a name.
Do you want to?
Hell nah. What's up, dog? Kid. My computer. All the downloading.
Go, Doodle.
Alright, hopefully we don't lose to Pepe this time. My customers call me at work and be like, help computer. And then you're just like, I don't know much about computer. Steam put a couple games on there. I play them sometimes. Galileo, Zoe, Taro. Father. I'm a computer. Look at that blob. What a good blob.
Hot pepper power.
Alright, good start, good start.
What?
This is the ideal fight.
I can't believe I lost.
No blue, shame. Enter Charles Martinet. Enter stage left. Charles Martinet.
Hey, those are our gems. Oh. What are you doing? Give them back.
Don't yell at me, little one. First trip to the arena, eh?
Alright, so that's one of two fights that we need to do
Not many
before
gems today,
transferring
but they'll have
doodles
to
in.
do. The kingdom must be compensated.
If he goes the wrong way, he'll be late for the Charles matinee. That is always going to be my favorite fun fact about this game, is that Charles Martinet is in it.
Darn it! I can't believe they took all those
It's just like,
gems.
I was not expecting to see his name on the
By
voice
the
credits
way,
for this game,
You
but there he
look pretty
is.
Good for someone so new to doodling.
Hey, you! Leave my Zoe alone! Before you become jealous of my relationship with Zoe, we should do battle and see who the better man
We love
is.
Chuck Martini.
Come on, Dinka. Stop it.
I'll be waiting for you at the next tournament. See you soon!
Now we get to walk all the way back through market to make Denka's fight as safe as possible, because we need to add to our current 2 doodles. Otherwise, we're going to be under stat on the Denka fight. which is still winnable. It's just a little risky. The main downside to this trip back to Zoe's is that we don't have the Doodle book yet. So we actually have to walk all the way across her property and talk to her to be able to draw.
Hey,
That aquamarine is messing with my menuing. And then on the way back to Denka, we're going to set up for Seaside later. Because we need to grind at Seaside for 3,000 blue gems later. So we want to send some specific people in. They aren't like guaranteed to give us blue, but
What can I do for you?
it's better than not
What can
having
I do for you?
people in there that can give us blue. Because otherwise, then we just have to roll for blue fights, which takes a little bit of time.
Yeah, la 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 la. What would you like? Cool.
Which is another reason why going back through the market to draw before Denka is worth it, because once you fight Denka, you can't send those two people to Seaside until much later. Like, they'll be there anyways. There's some of the options that are like the random fights down there when we go down there, but it's just better to have them guaranteed in there right off the bat.
Hey, look, here comes that sissy new kid. Doodle power, go!
That's not great. Charge here. Okay, they used block, which means off a charge, we can safely throw a magic ability off of a charge.
Doodle power, let's go!
And they threw attack, so we don't take any damage here, and HP damage is a little bit extra. Now we block, and hopefully we move first. Okay. Just a little slower. This probably also won't kill, because... Oh, okay, surprising. MP barrier usually doesn't do that much.
Come back here!
At least not with like a low level doodle. Charge. And once again, we get a safe magic attack because they can't block it. So we'll again use HP damage.
Whatever.
And then block. Alright, they charge, so they're not going to die here. Attack. Good call. Okay. And that's Denka. Phew. All right, so we get to go back through market. We get the doodle book now, but we won't be using it. We also get the leg palette, but we won't be using it, at least not on this file. Because after we watch the next cutscene, we're going to save, exit back to the menu, load into an existing save file that has plenty of color gems and max Pengel level, so that we can just draw some really overpowered doodles, transfer them in to this file, and then we continue after that. What this accomplishes is making all of these main arena fights up until like the last couple a lot safer, because we basically won't die. We're not really going to take that much damage if we get hit. And we'll have some pretty high level abilities as well. And also it accomplishes our doodle stat, or our doodle skill set and luck stat never changing. Because those will change every time you add or remove something from a doodle. But if you transfer a doodle in, you can only add to it.
Article 9.
And the ones that we transfer in can't be added to because they're
Be deprived of both
at
their
max
rights
capacity for
and
drawing.
property.
I don't think so.
So, and we can't erase anything from transferred in doodles because according to the game's code, we did not draw them.
You can give me a hand.
Another person drew them because they're from another save file.
Help me carry
So
this.
it just like saves a lot of time over the course of the run, just not having to draw every time we come back here. And
Don't look
also
at it.
just
hold it down.
makes it so that we can be sure that we're always going to have the best abilities, or at least the same abilities.
A perfect fit.
Zoe, what did the words on the sign mean?
Let's see. It said, please use this sign to fix your home.
Really? If we had more of these signs, we could build a mansion.
Hey, we're friends now. So why the sad face? Is something wrong? 2 meals a day, a place to sleep, and you can practice dueling with Taro. That's a pretty good deal, huh? Together, we can collect gems and buy back the land.
We're friends now. Put on these handcuffs.
You'll help us, right?
All right, so we come over here, we save. Okay, it probably would have asked me if I did want to save, But I'm glad that I didn't risk that. I know you do not want to accidentally overwrite your only save file to draw on. So we now create a doodle home to allow us to transfer doodles in to the file. We're gonna also put the 2 existing ones. Actually, we don't really need to put them in there. So now we exit. I'm just gonna save again to make sure that we don't lose the doodle home, even though it's saved upon making it. I just want to be sure. We quit, back to the menu. Continue on file 3. Okay, so we'll just use the first color that we have. Arm. I'm going to use blues and greens. About 1,000 per limb. I believe indigo is what gives us faint. So I'm just going to keep drawing the arms in indigo. Doesn't really matter where we place these, I'm pretty sure, but the drawing mechanic in this game is very intricate and has a lot of unknown things about it. But you can draw a maximum of 6 arms and 6 legs. I'm gonna add 1 dark green leg. Because supposedly adding green gives you a higher luck stat, but too much green lowers it. Again, not confirmed. I think also like the variety of colors that you use can change things. But in the sake of, or in the interest of going fast, just gonna use mostly the same color. Okay, that one's done. Gonna name that A. Has 8 luck, which is good. It has faint 4 and shrink 4. Perfect. We want both of those. Second doodle. Use up basically the rest of our indigo there. Come on, let me draw. Okay, we use aquamarine now. What do you mean the shape can't be created? That's not what I wanted to do. That's better. And one more. Okay, check stats. Only 2 luck. Faint 3, shrink 4. Okay, so I'm gonna erase that last leg and redraw it in a different color. To see if that boosts the luck stat. It lowered it. We still have faint 3, faint 4, though, or faint 3, shrink 4, though, so that's good. Redraw it one more time in aquamarine. Four luck, that's good enough. Draw body. And this one's gonna have to have some other colors on its legs because we are pretty much out of most blues. So I might have to use some greens here. So hopefully that doesn't prevent the luck stat from being high. Nine, faint 3, shrink 4, faint 3, shrink 4, faint 4, shrink 4. These are perfect. The luck stat. I'm pretty sure using green boosts it, but using too much green can lower it. Okay, now we edit, home, move doodle. I guess I already had a home created on this file, which is good. So we move 1, 2, and 3. Exit. Exit. Save. Quit. Back to the menu. Continue. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing? Transfer doodle. On slot 1. file 3. You go to file 1. You also go to file 1. You gotta be careful here not to transfer them over a doodle that's already been transferred, because then it will just swap the two, and then you gotta transfer the other one back. It's just a lot of menuing. I also don't know why I'm losing so much time here. But it's not a big deal. Now we continue on file 1. And once that loads in, I'll split. Just a little bit more menuing here, because we got to pull those doodles out of the home. Here it's okay that we swap doodles in, because we don't need the two that we already have. Goodbye, Mango. Exit. Save again. Just to be sure. In case we end up having to reset the console for any reason. And now we go fight Jesse. With our definitely not overpowered doodles. So this category is kind of like New Game Plus, except the doodles that you transfer in do still have to be drawn during the run. Just so there's no chance of like cheat codes being used and hidden. You picked the wrong friend to play with, little girl. She has no idea what's about to happen. She has no clue.
Do you want to?
In a normal any percent run, I would only use 2 doodles here. Since their stats would be higher based on the sole fact that I'm not splitting color gems across 3 doodles, but because we aren't really worried about conserving color gems, we can use 3. We don't need 3. We really only need 1 here
I could come play
with
with
how
you.
overpowered they are, but just the off chance that she somehow kills a 318 health Doodle.
Going. Get back here. Get going.
All right, because... Okay, we just used magic, so I don't have to worry about their block. I'm just going to attack. Bye, Swilly.
Get back here. It's not fair. I'm losing.
Ow.
I hope you feel
Okay,
great.
so I
won't
think
cry.
I saved a lot of time there because of moving the draw split. So I'll just have to delete the draw split's gold. Because there was some extra menuing in the Jesse split that we just didn't have to do. That makes that draw split make a lot more sense. There definitely is a discernible time difference. Potentially. So we just got another part palette that we're not going to even use. We wouldn't even normally use it anyways, because we only use arms and legs. But, yeah, we're never going to open the Doodle book again for the rest of this run, so... Looking into that video is not worth your time. You have a general idea of what's in it. Yeah and no. I mean, I don't want to specify which video or which creator it is, or really anything about it. But if you know, you know. It just didn't need to be made. It just really did not need to be made, is my biggest takeaway. All right, so now we go down to Seaside and do some fights here. Hypixel Skyblock. I've never played Hypixel, but I've heard good things. All right, and this is our third Seaside fight entrant. We go do those, and potentially a little bit more, depending on how long it takes us to get the 3,000 blue that we need.
Oh no, I just remembered I forgot to hang the clothes up.
I love Skyblock, like in Minecraft. Typically, used to play that a lot.
Do your best.
It's like an MMO in Minecraft with the
look at you rolling around and getting all dirty.
Oh no, we got hit here. So we need a total of 3,000 blue for a later split to progress the story. So that's why we're here right now, because
Oh shoot.
we don't really get
dirty
any blue
again.
color gems
well.
from the main arena until right before we need them. So we'd have to end up coming here anyways, and it's just easier to do it here. There's 1,000 of it. And it has to be specifically blue. It can't be a type of blue.
Howdy.
Sending in specific doodles to split the experience properly. So if we have to do a third fight, which we probably will, it's going to be Doodle 1 and Doodle 3. Since Doodle 2 has been in 2 fights
Come
now.
on, sing with me. Go on and dance. Solo time. I lost the rhythm. Follow my music. I should try a different song. Solo time.
Interesting attack first.
I got the
It's
rhythm.
fine.
I must be out of tune.
All right, we have 1,600 total, so we need another 1,400. The next person we have sent in has a chance to give us over 3,000 on one fight. It's a very
Howdy.
slim chance.
Howdy.
And sometimes she just doesn't give us any. But this could be the last fight at Seaside that we need to do. If it's not, then we'll just
Do you
go in
really think
a
you
few more
can beat me?
times until we
Well,
get what
I'm
we
going
need.
to give you a lesson in losing. Well, what are you waiting for? Get back here. You can't be better than me.
That's not good. Well, that wouldn't be good if we were a lower level, but... There we go. You think of Sabrina from
You
Pokemon?
know I'm letting
A
you
little bit.
win, don't you?
Like personality-wise? Yeah. I kind of see it. 1,200 blue, so... Well, we need 200 more? You kidding me, Layla? Come on. Come on.
Howdy.
Don't make me do this. Alright, so... now I'm just gonna re-roll on Buck until he gives us somebody who has a blue Pengel. Crone has green. Kayla has red.
Howdy.
Alto has blue. And because we've beaten Alto at Seaside once before, his doodles are now a little bit higher level. So this fight might take a little bit longer, but it should still be quick.
Come on, sing with me. Go on and dance. Follow my music. I should try a different song.
Just gonna charge here because I want to throw a magic attack. And because I wasn't sure if they were gonna throw magic or not. I just don't want to deal with it. Also instinctive from any percent to charge if you only have 2 abilities and your opponent has 3. Just to kind of get the upper hand on the next turn.
I must be out of tune.
We only need 200 more. Please, Alto. I beg of you. There we go. Okay. We are done with Seaside. 3,000 blue will come in handy later. Yet another gold. Ignore the sum of best. It's not actually sub 3 because I don't think that that Jesse gold is entirely real. Based on losing as much time as I did on the split before it. Like, I am pretty sure I just moved some menuing from the Jesse split into the draw split. But that Seaside gold is real. And the minus 725 against PB is real. So, this is a good run. Get another cutscene here. Every cutscene in this game is unskippable except for the one right when you start a new file.
Did you receive the new part?
Really annoying.
Yeah?
There's a little bit of like exposition when you start a new file that you can skip by pressing circle, but everything after that is
Don't
unskippable.
look so down. Where's that smile of yours? You know,
But the
I'm
cutscenes are
always
great,
watching
so I
out
don't
for
care.
you two.
That's Kiba. He's the best doodler in town. He works in the castle.
You're going to enter the tournament, right?
Yep, and I'm going to win.
You are you? Following in your father's footsteps, I see.
Yes, sir.
Look at this. It's a new part palette. If you win the preliminaries, it's yours. Galileo, your father, he gave it to me as a gift long ago.
Okay.
What's this about Galileo? Are you people thinking about causing some sort of trouble? Kiba, shouldn't you be in the castle working on your research? Get moving! All of you! Get off of the street!
Hey, calm down.
What? What did you say to me? You don't plan on running away from your responsibilities like Galileo did, do
Hey,
you?
calm down.
What did you say?
Take care, Zoe. Is this a new friend?
Yes?
Good. Please watch over Taro and Zoe. Taro, I look forward to seeing you in the tournament.
Do you want to...
I really don't need to be putting all 3 doodles in. The main reason to do this is same reason that I put in specific 2 doodles at Seaside. It's just to make sure that they all gain experience, because only the doodles that you send into the fight gain experience from the fight, obviously.
Ready to duel? I can't lose.
And we want them to gain as much experience as possible, since we can't add anything to them drawing-wise. It's the only way to boost their stats further.
Come here.
Which leads to the safest possible boss fight at the end.
Come here. Come on, I don't want to lose. Go, go.
Bye, Toby.
Shoot, that was really close.
Was it? Were we in the same duel, Toby? I don't think that was close at all. some weird collision in market. The only reason we have to come back to Zoe's at any point now throughout this run is just to watch cutscenes, because the main arena is locked until you progress the story via cutscene.
Hey, you.
Some
What are you
fights, the cutscene isn't at
Zoe.
Zoe's
Taro.
house,
What?
so you don't have to walk all the way back through market. Denka fight being one of
I don't know our
them,
names.
Devon fight later being another.
Oh, I get it.
Actually, I think
You're
those are the
just
only
playing
two.
games again.
But
Hey,
yeah,
Dinka. I know you're hiding
normally we would,
somewhere.
in like regular any percent, we
This
would take the
letter.
time
It must
after
be
these
yours.
cutscenes to add to our drawings and then go back to the
My
main
name
arena,
is
but we'll just go
Mono.
right back after this.
I came here to tell you about Galileo.
Daddy, what do you know about him?
Hey, who do you think you are? You can't trick us.
I've been living with Galileo until just recently.
Really?
Galileo, your father, he passed away. I buried him in a grass field with a view of the ocean. I learned about you both from the letters. You cherished them very much.
Liar! You work for the kingdom, don't you? You can't trick us.
I knew this might happen, but I had to come and tell you in any case.
Just leave.
Is that Daddy's doodle book?
Please, I'm not lying. I just wanted to...
Galileo isn't dead. Get out of here.
Is Daddy really dead?
No, he's not. I can't believe you would listen to someone like that. You can't trust everyone, Taro. You need to grow up.
But what about the book?
Listen, something like that can be faked. It would be easy for the kingdom to do.
Really?
If Galileo really did read our letters, then he would have come back to us.
That's true.
That's true.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, you're right.
No, what I don't understand is why Galileo just didn't take them with him when he left. Like, he really just made things more difficult for them here in the kingdom by leaving them by themselves. Box Dog isn't even theirs. Box Dog is owned by the glasses guy. As you can see by the fact that Box Dog is usually there at that plate. Like, it's never established that the dog is theirs. I genuinely don't think it is. I think it's just the dog that lives in the town. It's the only dog. Trans Benjo. I didn't even notice. Ruining your headcanon. I'm sorry. But, even in your headcanon, Connor, then why didn't Galileo also bring the dog? And the kids? He's not in the castle. He fled. I'm talking about him fleeing the kingdom and going to whatever island he went to with Mono. Cottage has no pet policy. It's his cottage, therefore he's the one with the no pet policy.
Okay, I'll do my best.
He went to what island? It's never specified, Jammy. Let's not speculate. Did anyone check the kingdom files? Galileo appears in the files. Press X to save over this file.
Okay, come back.
So this is kind of where the fights start to get a little bit longer because the doodles are just higher level. So they take a few extra attacks to kill. And they're also going to deal a little bit more damage than the previous fights were dealing. But just going to charge here.
Do it.
Back to full health. And then we attack. Okay, they charge. This will probably kill because it's off of a charge. Nope. Okay, I was wrong. Pretty close though. Block?
You can do it.
Ah, I hate Skater.
Okay, come back. No, I don't want to lose.
Too bad. You're gonna lose. Block. Oh, okay. Alright, that's Melody finished.
I should have at least done better than that.
You did not stand a chance, hon. I'm sorry. And now we get to fight Layla in the main arena. So, get to hear her talk about how she's letting us win and how there's no way that we could beat her. And I apologize, but we have to. Yeah, it is a trans Pengel. My screen brightness, like on my TV, is a little bit higher than the OBS output for Paper Mario reasons, for Blind Basement. So I can't actually see the light blue on the Pengel. It just looks like white to me. But on OBS, I can see it. We get probably my favorite cutscene here in terms of the ones that happen at Zoe's house. it's just very strange, the editing decisions that they made here. I like the Kingdom Law Article 9 one a lot too, but this one's just funny with the jump cuts. And also how the dialogue box shows what she's saying.
This is the last bottle. There's no reason to protect the land anymore. I can feel it. He isn't coming back. Dad.
Dad,
I know I can't see.
I know I
anymore,
can't see.
but I'll always keep you in my heart.
All right, and back to the main arena we go. The zoom on her face is a bit tight. The dad I know I can't see is really funny. The jump cuts are just unnecessary. Just everything about that cutscene is so funny. It's supposed to be like super emotional and sad, but they just made it very funny. Unintentionally so. I'm sure it isn't. I'm sure with the fact that the dialogue probably displays better on JP version, because that's probably just a localization issue. Like the jump cuts are still there, the weird zoom is still there, but I'm sure the emotional value is much higher on JP. Which, speaking of, there, like, I know I've mentioned this before, but just to mention it again for the VOD, there's some pretty significant differences between English and JP. The main one being that you start with 2,000 less color gems, and the other main one being all of your rewards are halved. So you start with less color, and you earn less color over the course of the run.
Do you really think you can?
So it's just a normal playthrough without Doodle transfer on JP would be way harder than a normal playthrough on English.
Well, what are you waiting for?
That being said, normal playthrough on English is still an RNG fest.
I'm going to win! Get back here. Well, what are you waiting for? Well, this will make you cry, but it's not my fault. How'd you do that? Get back here. You can't be better than me. I'm going to win!
And Layla's finished. Another
know
gold.
I'm letting you win, don't you?
And here's where we needed that 3,000 blue for. So we're gonna watch a few cutscenes in a row. We get the least useful part palette here, but also the best part palette. Allows you to draw designs on your doodles. Does not use the actual drawing capacity. It has its own limit, separate from the actual drawing. But it doesn't do anything to improve the stats of your doodle. It's just for fun.
Hey, child. Have you seen a strange kid around here? You'll be in big trouble if you don't tell the truth.
No, I haven't seen anyone. I told you, I haven't seen anyone.
Do you have a warrant? This is a monarchy, Jamie. I don't think warrants are a thing.
What were they thinking putting the sign here like this?
Will you help me repair my door? Did you find what you were looking for?
We still have to ask you to leave.
Will you help me repair my gate and door?
This is the kingdom's land now. We'll be selling it for 1 million gold.
Zoe?
If Galileo hadn't left, then none of this would be happening.
Afroman did win the lawsuit, so they did help
Do
him
you
fix
kids
his
have any
gate and
idea
door,
how much 1 million
whether they
gold
wanted to or
is?
not.
Shut up.
Ow!
1 million gold? I can get that.
I don't know if he was like actually
You
countersuing,
really
but
think you can come up with that much?
yeah, that was so funny, Connor. They played the whole thing and she just crocodile teared, alligator
child.
tears, whatever you want to
Very
call it,
well.
the whole time,
Wait
and it
until
just
the
pans
tournament
over to
is
Afro
over.
Man. He's just sitting there like,
I'll
I
get
made
the
that.
gold. You
I
just
did
wait.
this. Yup. That was me. I haven't really watched much from the trial, but I've watched like post commentary, like from people after the fact with like the highlights and stuff. That's gotta be the best. That's gotta be the best part. That and the fact that he wore the American flag suit to court.
What's this? He's a doodle!
He's hurt.
I heard something. A voice I've heard before. A familiar voice.
That'd be really cool, Jamie. I want Mono's jacket.
Granny, she might be able to help him.
I wanted it as like a hoodie, though. Like, Cusco's poncho is so good too.
Thanks, Granny. We better hurry back. Come on, Taro.
I forget which way it has me facing. Okay.
Hey, folks, get your face
All right, we get probably the longest cutscene before finishing the main arena right here. It's quite a lot of exposition. Mono explains basically everything about himself and Galileo and yeah, it's quite long.
Well, he should be feeling better now.
Thank you. For helping me.
Why? Why did you sneak into the castle?
So I'm actually going to use this time to go grab another drink.
I am a doodle created by Galileo. The very first sight I laid eyes on was a marketplace surrounded by green grass and a beautiful blue ocean. I've known of this place before ever setting foot here. It's the same place from my memory. But the castle, it was calling me. The sight I saw from the castle, this place matches it perfectly. I was created in that castle.
The true moral of this game is that Taro is a crybaby.
But what I remember most clearly are the woods to the east. It was there that I was raised by Galileo. I learned how to speak and how to draw doodles.
Who drew this bird?
Why is it here? How did it become undone?
No, seriously, who drew this bird?
I asked Galileo these questions. He sighed and shook his head. Mono, I wish you could understand, he answered. Time passed.
We see Mono. Everybody's heard about the bird.
Mono, you'll have to decide where you want to go. It's a decision that you alone must make. Because I have to leave you soon. No. No.
No.
Galileo, please don't leave me. Mono, my dear boy. Those tears are your heart speaking. Mono, you finally found your heart. That's wonderful. Always trust in your heart. Galileo often spoke of a beautiful place. I listened to him and learned more about the place he called home. I learned about you and Taro from the many letters he kept and treasured.
Mono, I have to leave you soon. Yeah, Galileo's not actually dead. He just fled to another island because he was sick of Mono's questions. He's not actually buried. Alright, we go back to the main arena now. I buried him. Buried a doodle that Galileo drew that looked exactly like himself. Looked nothing like him, but was wearing his clothes. Yeah, he just rushed it. He was like, I gotta get out of here. A stick figure here. Where are my clothes? I'm leaving. Mono's your problem now.
Do you want to?
Hello, I see you've come to try your luck out with me, huh?
The voice acting here on Iggy was definitely a choice.
Now, don't forget that little talk we had last night, Doodle.
Oh no, we're small.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's It's showtime! Now, don't forget that little talk we had
That's
last
not
night,
great.
Doodle.
Okay, luckily that had no effect. Just gonna charge. Easiest way to work around the RNG is just charge if you don't know what move they might throw. Or if you don't have,
Get back here!
if they have 3 moves and you have 2.
Move it!
Don't forget the little talk we had last night, Doodle. Snip, snip. All his Doodle, well, his whole thing is that he's a gardener, but Oma's not really a plant, so
Don't forget that little talk we had last night, Doodle.
it's not as crazy of a threat, I feel like, against Oma, but against Leafy, it's like,
I don't know how to handle losing.
what are you planning to do? All right, Iggy down.
How could I have lost to a kid like you? I'm so sad.
You better bring this home, Froggy, or your legs are dinner. We are moving along. I don't know exactly how it picks what colors are on the Pengel's brushes, but I do appreciate that it's been a trans Pengel, like, this whole time. The pink and the blue have not gone away, and it just added another blue and white. We move our way back to Zoe's house for another cutscene. Hey, Cece. Cute emotes. I like the cinema roll one.
Wow!
Wow.
How did you do that, Mono?
Well, you see, Taro.
Mono can
I.
see color gems. Come on, do it again, Mono.
Mono has the ability to
See?
crash the
We
world
know.
economy.
With his power, we can buy back the land in no time at all.
Taro told me about what the kingdom did. I can use my power to help save your home.
What happened?
I have the power to create color gems. I absorb colors around me to create them.
Don't worry about our home. Listen, Mono. Never, ever use your power again. I won't let you. Taro, you heard what I said, right?
Do you want to...
Alright, Tetsu's like the nicest opponent that we ever fight. So I do feel a little bad about what we're gonna do to him here with these doodles, these overpowered doodles, but it needs to be done.
It's a nice day to duel. Good luck. Go on, Doodle.
Rare attack first from Fluff. Usually I only ever see it throw block or magic first. But this game is RNG and it literally is just rock, paper, scissors, so...
Doodle, time to come back. Go on, Doodle. I'm not sure if you're ready for this, but you left me no choice.
Normally, defense down would be pretty bad. But our defense is so high that it shouldn't matter.
Fun, fun, fun.
Attack. Block. It's 2 down, 1 to go.
Doodle, time to come back. I don't mind losing since I'm having such a good time.
Okay, that potentially is gonna be a problem. Yeah, so this is 2 turns of nothing. So we might lose a doodle here, but that's fine.
I'm not sure if you're ready for this, but you left me no choice. Fun, 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 fun.
Shrink cuts our attack power basically in half.
Be careful out there, Doodle.
Okay. Tetsu's done.
Good duel, kiddo. I wish you the best of luck in the future.
Thank you, Tetsu.
Smoothies and a smooch over here.
Try and avoid the weird collision here. There we go.
Hey, Zoe, what's going on around here?
What are you talking about?
That guy! I'm talking about him! Are you trying to sneak around behind my back, huh? If that's the case, then I challenge you to a duel!
A duel?
No way! The Kingdom Guards are looking for him.
Don't worry about it. Follow me.
Now we get to go to the underground arena for another cutscene. No, crazy, crazy, right? We got cutscene after cutscene after cutscene. As much as I love these cutscenes, I would love if there was a way to skip them or like sequence breaks so you don't have to watch them. But has yet to be discovered. There's not really much to the movement in this game, so there's not really much to work with to try and clip through stuff. And I'm not even certain that if you were able to clip past the main arena gate before watching the cutscene that opens it, if it would let you go into the next main arena fight. I have a gut feeling that it would just be the previous post-fight main arena guard who tells you, wait, you have to go leave the arena and come back later. The next fight isn't ready. Either that or it would crash the game. That's my instinctive feeling on this. There's a character in this cutscene who you would normally fight in main arena on JP, but they removed him from the English version because he's a drunk.
Zoe,
that was him back there next to Mono with the glass in his hand. They also removed him from his stall in the market because his stall is a sake stand. And they changed it to a juice stand, but they just removed him altogether. And they replaced him with Hank, the shoe man.
Over here.
Do you want to... Hey, you, watch and learn.
Hey, you, watch and learn. I'm not even really mad that they swapped him out for Hank on the English version, though, because Hank's great. His voice lines are great. I love his little fist pump that he does. Sweet. Okay, so we just attack to kill here.
I need you back. Get out there.
Hamclaw is usually one of the hardest doodles to beat, but it's kind of a pushover with doodle transfer. So magic main, that makes it so I can't choose what I'm going to do, and my doodle's most likely to try and throw magic, which in this case it can't use. So we don't really do anything here this turn. Hopefully we just throw magic. Nope, it made us throw attack. That's the other thing, is it's basically just confusion. It makes your doodle not really good at selecting its moves. I say as I select the wrong move. Alright, we've lost one doodle. That's fine though. Again, these later fights are just a little bit more difficult even with doodle transfer, just because the doodles are a little bit stronger.
I need you back. I would have never expected this. I hate to do this. You need to watch yourself, kid.
Those little cutaways to your opponent where they have like a voice line, you can mash X to skip what they're saying. But with having magic type doodles, it's not the best idea because then you could accidentally throw magic when they have block available. And if they're a block type doodle, then you get hit with your own magic effect. Doesn't really save much time to skip it either, so really just safer to let it play out.
Keep fighting. Go, go!
I think that's Hank done. That's a third. Yeah. That is his third doodle finished.
Hey, kid. I'm impressed with your skills.
So, Devin, normally we would go back to Zoe's house, draw, then go to Underground Arena, watch a cutscene, then go fight Devin. But because we can't add anything to our doodles, we're just going to go to Underground Arena, watch the cutscene, come back to main arena. Yet another reward here from Kiba. The wing part palette, again, not going to be using it. We also don't even use it in any percent. Well, I don't use it in any percent. The cool thing with this game is, like, you can draw the doodles pretty much however you want and however you feel is best. I just like my sleep paralysis demon doodles. But if I found something that was like better stat wise and not much longer to draw, I'd go with that.
What?
So Boris asks us if we want to take part in the underground arena, but because this is a cutscene and not an actual fight, it doesn't show us who we would have fought because this is the last time we're able to even go into Underground Arena. Once you fight Hank,
an unauthorized arena.
this cutscene is loaded.
That, so why do you continue to disobey the kingdom's law?
And after this cutscene plays, you're not allowed back in the Underground Arena. I think until after beating the game.
Don't let any of them escape.
But if you were to fight in Underground Arena at any point, the rewards are way higher. The doodles are a little bit stronger and harder to beat, but you get like upwards of 10,000 color gems per color that you receive when you win. So
What are you doing?
if you wanted to go for getting the 1 million gold that the game tells you need to get to save the land, which does unlock some extra stuff
it's the power
later on,
of the Doodle King.
but doesn't really help you with beating the game. This would be where you do it. But even then, you'd need to grind for a while here to get enough color gems to sell for 1 million gold, because the sell ratio is 2 color gems per 1 gold gem. So you need 2 million total color to obtain 1 million gold.
Smoothie's in a smooch over here.
There is no such thing as a Doodle King. True. That is very true, Jammy. Well, actually, the line is there's no such thing as a king, which is pretty based. No kings.
Do you want to?
All right, Devin is usually pretty difficult. But he doesn't stand a chance here. He does have one of the most questionable doodles in the entire game.
Show me what you got. Get in there.
And there it is.
Now you've done it. Prepare to feel my secret weapon!
I don't want to feel anything of yours, Devin. Alright, cool. Feint landed.
That wasn't fair.
That was very fair. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, it's a,
Get in there.
Alright, this thing usually throws block first, so I'm just gonna throw block. Some of the fights are pretty predictable. Some are basically straight up scripted in the final, like, boss rush. Most of the time, though, they're completely RNG. Alright, cool. So we are immobilized, but that works very similar to paralysis in Pokemon, where it's not 100% of the time that you're not going to be able to move. It's just a slim chance, whereas Feint is you can't move at all. Steal MP. Okay, cool. We move through the paralysis. Night night. Thanks for the good luck. Thanks for chilling. Bye. Oh.
Come back. I refuse to lose today. I won't be embarrassed like this. Now you've done it. Prepare to feel my secret weapon! That wasn't fair.
I'm just gonna charge, even though I probably didn't need to. I just want to confirm the kill. That might be a Devin gold. I think it is. Yep.
I've learned a lot from you, and I thank you.
All right, we got one more main arena fight, and then we get to go to the final boss rush. Do 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 do. Weapon part palette, probably one of the coolest part palettes in the game. Not gonna use it, but it's pretty cool. You have to draw weapons for your doodles, and they can throw them. Smoothies and a smooch over here. Get another few cutscenes here before we get to go back to the main arena. One here and one at Underground Arena, and then we get to go back to main.
How can we get the gold now? We're running out of time.
Quiet. I'm trying to think.
I really thought we were going to be able to get the gold.
Don't give up. We can still do it.
Zoe, you always say stuff like that just to make me feel better.
No, I don't.
Liar. What about Daddy's lamb being taken by the kingdom?
I had to. If I told you the truth, you would do nothing but cry.
No, I wouldn't. I don't like you, Zoe.
Gasp.
Be quiet, silly Taro. Grow up, dummy. Crybaby.
I can't believe he doesn't like Zoe. That's crazy.
Shouldn't you go after him?
How could anybody
Yeah,
not
We'll
like
just
her
keep crying and crying.
with how she treats him? Seriously.
I'm going to go look for Taro. How about you? Are you coming?
I guess so, Mono. I guess I really don't have a choice. Can't really go anywhere else. You know, we're on an island. And there's only a few areas I can go. And the one that I need to go to is locked until I follow you. Zoe, what was so interesting over there? I'm gonna go find Taro. Zoe. Oh, look, a bird. Who drew that? How burb undone. Alright, we come down here. We go sneak into the underground arena that's been closed off by the kingdom. Because apparently we can't just, like, step over those barrels. They're just too tall for us to try and hop over. We have to crawl through this tiny hole. Has the sky always been blue?
Where's Zoe?
I know I can't see, but has the sky always been blue?
Hey, Mono. Am I a crybaby?
No, Taro, you aren't.
The way it is, we're going to lose Daddy's land.
You'll still have Zoe, though, won't you?
Zoe.
Taro, you will always have Zoe. Even if you lose the land, that will never change. She'll always be there.
Daddy's land. It's very important to Zoe. I don't remember my parents. But Zoe does, and the land helps her remember. If they take it, she will be so sad. I can't let that happen. I have to help her. I have to protect her.
Taro, Zoe You both care for each other so
We're on a
much.
pretty solid base here, but none of that really matters until
Huh?
uh
Why?
we beat the game, because
She's always getting angry and
the final boss fight is just
Taro, you have to be there for her no matter what. Even if you argue
inherently
sometimes.
risky.
Having a true friend is something special. Let's head back. Zoe must be worried.
Alright. Get to go back into the main arena for the final arena fight against the Fishman. This is the only main arena fight that's actually scary in Doodle Transfer. Like, the first time I tried this category, when I was, like, testing it out, I did lose this fight, I'm pretty sure. Not in the first submitted run that I did. Not in the 309, but in, like, the test run before I finalized how I wanted the category to be.
Do you want to?
Pretty sure I lost this fight. I almost definitely lost the fight because I almost forgot to put 2 doodles in. The menuing in this game is finicky. Sometimes.
Do you think you can beat me?
I'm gonna
Think
try.
again.
Like, we're still well above his doodle
Check this
stats,
one out.
but it's just a scary fight.
Come on, you can do better.
Please land. Okay. That's not good. Please don't. Okay, that's really not good. Alright, so that's 1 turn out of 2 that we can't do anything. Shrink 3 off a charge. It's probably going to do over 100. Eek. And we've been shrunk, so our damage output is halved.
Yeah, that's it.
We're no longer fainted, but I'm just gonna attack and hopefully move. Okay. Yep. Yep. There goes 1.
You had better watch out. What? That did not work?
I probably should have thrown feint. I should have assumed they were gonna charge.
Come on, you can do better.
All right.
Get back here now.
He's got 2 more. But at least
Check
that
this
was the
one out.
worst one of his 3 to go against, because it has feint 4. Just gonna charge. Why did I kill a narwhal? I had to. I had no choice. The game made me do that. Alright, cool. Feint landed. So I'm just gonna charge here. We'll throw Shrink just in case it doesn't kill, so it halves their damage output. Weak person blames others for their shortcomings. I'm sorry, Jamie. I'll do better. If it makes you feel better, I have a narwhal plush behind me that's alive and well.
You had better watch out! What? That did not work? Get back here now!
Alright, last one.
You had better watch out!
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's it!
Charge. Could have attacked, but there was a chance they would have thrown magic, and then I'd be hit again without dealing any damage.
You had better watch out!
3. Walk curse is fine.
Yeah, that's it!
That's very good. Charge. And then shrink 4. Nice. Okay, I think we get the actual longest cutscene.
I can't believe I lost.
To
you.
Before the post-game cutscene. Now, once we start walking back through the market. Because it's like 3 cutscenes back to back to back without any movement in between them. Anyways, let me grab that plush. Look. It's Phoebo. He's here. He's alive. He's fine. He's fine. All right. Did they ask permission before posting that there?
If you see this doodle, I want him brought to me immediately. You need gold, don't you? You and that doodle. Galileo created nothing but problems.
Shut up! Oh!
Such a child.
Mr. Martinet, I don't think you can trip. Oh, okay. You don't even care. Okay. I don't think you can do either of those things to a child, Mr. Martinet. I apologize for insinuating that Charles Martinet made that decision. I should only ever refer to him as Mr. Marshallnay.
I don't believe it!
No, our medicine didn't help.
It's absolutely wild to me that
Give up.
Charles Martinet's in this
Taro.
game, so I bring it up every chance I get. In whatever way I can.
Don't worry.
Don't worry.
I will protect
I
you.
will protect you.
Oh, wow!
Ooh.
Take this color gem. A medicine can be made from it.
Okay, I'll take it.
You? I don't believe it.
Pepe is named for peppers. Pesky is named for fish. Like Denka's whole crew is named after whatever
Please.
food they're carrying with them.
Watch over
So yeah, I
Taro
think
and
Denka's
Zoe
named
for me.
for
I'm
that
counting on
type
you.
of radish.
I know you can do it.
Are you going to be okay?
Don't worry about me.
Daikon.
Just
That's
Doodle.
what I was gonna say. I just
I'll be all right.
wasn't sure.
No.
Yes!
It worked.
Thank goodness.
Except
She seems
what he
okay now.
carries looks more like a carrot to
That's
me.
wonderful.
And he just says
Taro.
super vegetable power.
Taro, I have a favor to ask you.
Huh?
I used my powers. I broke my promise to Zoe. I have to leave now. Please tell her that I'm sorry.
Mono.
Mono. Did I say 3 cutscenes back to back to back? I think it's actually 4. See, there's the one in the market.
Mono. He
There's-
went to the castle.
Oh my
He went to the
god, I don't
castle
believe
by
it.
himself.
There's
Taro,
no,
you
it is
should've
just these
stopped
3.
him.
Unless there was one in between.
He said he wanted to save our land. He told me that he would protect you.
But once we get to the
Darn it.
tower, there's another
What is he doing
cutscene
this
before more
for?
fights. So
To
this
give us
is
the land?
this is the longest
Just to
bit
help
in the
us?
game where it's just
But really,
constant
why would he risk such a
cutscenes.
thing? If he goes to the castle, they'll catch him. I can't let this happen.
I was wrong. That Mono, he's not such a bad guy after all. Zoe, you'll never get into the castle. There are too many guards.
Whatever. I'm going to the castle, and I don't care what you say.
3 cutscenes back to
Yeah, I
back to
know.
back without movement in
Let's see you
between
back to your
them.
normal self.
1 cutscene after movement after those 3
Well,
cutscenes.
You know about the kingdom's
And
Doodle
then
tournament.
Boss
right?
rush.
And you know
cutscene,
where
final
they
boss.
hold the finals, don't you?
Yeah, I know. They're being held at the castle.
Y'all catch that? We're going to the castle. I don't know how many times they said it. They probably could have said it more. But in case you missed it, we are going to the castle. Nice collision. I like how Denka is labeled as the town bully. Every town needs a bully. And he's taken up that mantle.
Yippee! We did it! We made it to the finals!
Taro, don't get too excited yet. Listen up, you two. Mono has to be around here somewhere. Let's split up and look for him.
He could be anywhere. Do you have any idea how big this castle is?
Well,
Hey, look, it's the doodle we drew at the beginning.
let's go.
Wait for me!
There's 3 paths. We can cover more ground if we split up. I'll go search the right, you take the center, and Taro, you go left.
Okay.
All right, Zoe, not like we have any choice because those other doors don't even open. We get a lot of repeating voice lines here.
My name is Mono. I am the Doodle King.
Very rarely throws magic first, so I'm going to throw attack. And then I'm going to charge, hoping that he throws block, and then I'll throw magic. Perfect. Okay, so my typical strategy here is feint, hope that feint lands, charge, after feint lands, shrink. So let's see. No effect. That's unfortunate. And we can't select block. That's fine. Okay, first doodle's down. His name is a clever Easter egg. It hints at how many unique voice lines he has. Block. That's fine. I'll just throw magic and hope that they don't move first or throw attack. Okay, please land. No effect. Attack. Please move first. Not you. Ooh. Please land, please land. Finally. Just gonna charge, and then we don't even actually need to throw shrink because a charged magic ability here is gonna kill. I'm just gonna use charge seal. I was wrong! I'm a fool. At least they can't charge for like 2 or 3 turns. Block. And of course they throw attack. Oy. Charge. Okay, we're fine. We're fine.
I was created to become the Doodle King. The Doodle King has the power to control the world's colors. The tournaments are held once every year. They are used by the kingdom. Those who win are taken by the kingdom. They are used by the kingdom to try and create a new Doodle King. I am not the true Doodle King. I am a Doodle who could not become king. My duty here is finished.
All right. Mono Lion kind of has a probable move cycle where almost always throw block first and then magic after that. Sometimes it will throw attack first. So the safest thing for us to do is throw attack first. And just hope that it doesn't throw magic first off some weird RNG. Next, it's going to throw magic, so we're going to throw block. And then rinse and repeat. After a certain amount of damage dealt, I think its chance to throw attack increases. But it really shouldn't be a problem. Because we should be able to get it low enough that even if it does go off cycle and kill our Doodle, we got 2 more that are pretty overpowered anyways. So block, continue, rinse and repeat. Block. And here's where it goes off cycle. So it's going to charge. And then it might still throw block, but because I feel like it's going to throw magic, it's going to charge. Because I don't have block. And sleep hopefully doesn't land. This should only be 1 turn of nothing. Sleep is essentially faint for block type Doodles. But it doesn't last as long. Yeah, there we go. Now we block. And we attack. And that is Mono Lion killed. Pretty sure PB had the weird RNG where it doesn't start with block first. It started with attack first.
Power to control the world's colors.
This next mono fight is kind of the opposite of this. So it's going to throw magic first and then block. And same thing though, after a certain amount of damage dealt, it has a chance to throw attack. Or a more likely chance to throw attack. It always has a chance to throw attack. They're not perfectly scripted. The game is pretty much all RNG.
For none of them possess a heart that is pure.
It's just some ways to work around it. Doodle transfer being the main one.
What only Doodles could offer. But it had no means to create them. Except one to control those that could. Now, the kingdom rules both humans and Doodles. I am not the true Doodle King. I am a Doodle who could not become king. My duty here is finished.
We continue on up the tower.
Who are you? My name is Mono. I am the Doodle King.
Block, then attack. No, it's doing the dumb thing. It's probably gonna throw magic next, so I'm just gonna charge. And of course it threw block, so next is magic. At least it didn't throw magic there, because it does have Feint 4, and that would have been very bad if that landed. But attack first is annoying. Now it should throw on cycle, so it should be block next, then magic, then block, then magic. So this is where, like, maybe having a block type doodle instead of magic would come in handy, but just having Feint and Shrink as options is better than the potential to reflect your the magic abilities back at your opponent. IMO. It also has Flatten, which I'm pretty sure is a block-type magic move. So, like, these mono fights, they don't really follow the rules of doodle typing for what moves they can have, which is pretty interesting, actually. That should kill. Perfect. Next is Mono Eye, which doesn't have a predictable cycle that I've been able to determine yet.
The Doodle King,
but it does seem that it tends to throw all three move types in sequence. So while its first move isn't super predictable,
It's like a machine.
After that, it is
used by the kingdom
fairly
to
predictable.
amass
It's still
color,
easily winnable.
to control color. A place with a single purpose, one primary goal. The creation of a Doodle King. Now it will be my resting place. For I cannot become king. The real Doodle King escaped with a human.
The way he says with a human there is kind of feels like he's surprised that a human would help a doodle, but also feels like he doesn't like humans very much, which, given that he's a doodle being completely used by humans for their own personal gain, I guess I don't blame him. But, like, Galileo's the good guy here, alright? As much as I feel like he's got deadbeat dad energy,
Who are you?
he's not as bad as the kingdom as a whole.
Is Mono. I am the Doodle King.
So I'm expecting block first, and of course it's magic first, and of course it's sleep. And of course it's a level 5 magic ability, which we can't even get. As far as I know. I don't think I've ever had a doodle that has a level 5 magic ability. I think 4 is the highest for user-drawn doodles. We should wake up here, though. Yeah. Attack. Bro, why? Oh, okay. This shouldn't kill us, but that was a rough start. That's a very rough start. Faint 3, please don't throw magic. Of course you do. Please don't go first. Of course you do. Okay. This fight and the next one are probably the two worst tower fights. Like, I genuinely think that these are harder than the king fight. Like, there's a good chance that I'll have to refight here. Okay, we should be able to throw on somewhat of a cycle now. Please throw block. Of course you throw attack. Of course your attack kills. Oh, well. Given that this is the run that I'm doing for GDQ submissions, I guess I'm kind of glad that things aren't going perfectly. I just hope I don't have to refight more than one time, if any. Please land. Let's go. Okay. This fight's in the bag now. Just gonna charge, then shrink. That is surprising. Oh, God. Please, man. Just let me through. Just let me through. Please. That's 2 down. I think that's 2 doodles down, right? Please tell me that's only 2. No, that was all of them. Okay, that's a refight. That can happen. It's fine though. It doesn't really kick us too far out. We only have to... We don't have to redo the fights before this one. We only have to redo this one. Just a little bit of walking back into the fight. Oh, God. That just feels bad.
Who are you? My name is Mono. I am the Doodle King.
I'm just gonna try and have this play this refight as safe as possible. And charge every chance I get that makes sense to charge. Feint 3. Please land. Good. Okay. That MP damage, though, really hurt. Because now we can't use anything other than steel MP. So we don't get to shrink here. I'm expecting attack. I'm just gonna charge. No, not random seal. See the cool stick I found? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know where it is right now. I lost it. I can look during the next cutscene. Charge. Alright, block should not kill us, and as long as random seal doesn't seal our magic ability next turn or wears off, of course it sealed our magic ability. Good thing they're charging. I love that random seal swaps what it's sealing each turn. It's really cool. And that's 1 doodle down. Overall, this is going better than the first try at this fight. But it does suck that we had to refight in the first place. And it's still not going as well as I would like it to. Me when the random seal was random. So I don't know if it's just the random seal 5 that switches each turn, or if it's every level of random seal. But it definitely switches each turn on this fight when you're random sealed. Feint 3 landing through Shrink 4. Let's go. I don't know if Shrink affects your ability, your magic ability's chances of landing, but Feint 3 just has a lower chance of landing anyways. Shrink 4 landing is really good. This is going much better. Just gonna charge here. Good call. We return to normal. And they just threw attack, so I'm gonna throw block. Good. They are no longer shrunk, I think. Nope, they're still shrunk. Okay, good. Twirling punch. Now they're no longer shrunk. Ah. Ow. Ow, that really hurt. Yep. Okay, well, I mean, we have a better chance of winning off our third Doodle here. With him being at 130 health. But yeah, this fight's rough. Attack. And then Feint 4 just in case he charges. Did not. Fight done. We get to move on. But we're not out of the woods yet. We got Dragon up next. Dragon is definitely the hardest of all of these mono fights, and I personally think harder than at least King Phase 1.
Has the power to control the world's colors. A human. It was a human who created the Doodle King. A kind and loving human. One with a pure heart. His name was Galileo. And the name of his creation, Mono. The kingdom saw Mono as nothing but a tool. They used him.
Did the stick get found? We haven't had a full, long enough cutscene for me to properly look. But at a glance around my room,
is not
I don't see the one that I wanted to show.
Are not tools. The Doodle King is alive.
I got one.
And he has
returned. I found it.
To the castle.
Look at this stick.
The Doodle King lies farther ahead. I am a doodle who could not become king. My duty here.
Disclaimer, it's not real, it's an airsoft gun. You can tell by the fact that it's clear and has an orange tip.
Who are you? My name is Mono. I am the Doodle King.
Usually throws block first. Let's go. Typical fight. Typical fight. Feint 3. Please don't throw for same seal first. Please let Feint land. No effect. Okay. Same seal is annoying to work around, but we can work around it. I just have to charge on this next turn and hope that he does not also charge. Which, given that he's at 679 health, he shouldn't. And now... attack. And... faint 3. And we get same sealed. I should have thrown block. The enemy, like... the enemy's, like, AI... like, it's, its decision-making is actually pretty smart. Most of the time. One doodle down. It'd be really cool to, like, look at the code of this game and see how everything works. But, alas, PS2 decomp is fairly new, and also this game is super obscure, and also I have no idea how to do that. Nor do I have the time. All in all, I think this is a fairly decent dragon fight, though. Like, normally I'm more scared of dragon than I am of eye, but this run, eye was scarier than dragon. Not me, the eyeball that we fought. I am not scary. Why did I throw faint? This has no chance of landing because they're already fainted, but at least it will do damage. I should have thrown shrink. It's fine. Attack, please. Okay. We're doing fine. And lock. I think that doesn't kill, but we survive this. And I'm just gonna throw shrink 4. Okay, cool. They wasted their opportunity to kill me there. Block. GG Dragon.
I was created to become the Doodle King. The Doodle King has the power to control the world's colors. Humans have grown frustrated. Frustrated at being manipulated against their will. Their heart rebels against what they know to be wrong. The kingdom not only used doodles, they used humans. The Doodle
Their heart
King
rebels.
has two powers. The power to create color, and the power to take it away. The true king's name is Mono, a kingdom name meant to denote that which is but a tool. Mono, the true king, is right over there. I
I am a false king, created
All
by
right,
one
so
known as Kiba.
final
I
boss
am a
fight
doodle
against
who
King
could not become king. My
is
duty here is finished.
very, very scary. First phase is pretty much just another one of those mono fights. But the second phase, I'll just explain it when we get there. We got another cutscene though. Probably
I have been looking
the best one in the whole game. I know I've said that about a lot of the cutscenes, but
went away with Galileo,
this one's the best in a
now
very
you have
unique way.
You are the Doodle King, created to enslave the Doodles and use your powers to make gems. Kiba, I order you to take control of the Doodle King. Well done. I'll bet now even the Doodle King will follow our commands.
If you just make more money, you'll render their value worthless. Do you think monarchs understand this?
Here? They shouldn't have made it this far.
I know technically Marshall isn't the king of the kingdom.
Kiba, have him
Like the
drain
whole
that
thing with
the power of the Doodle King.
King.
The whole thing with this game is that there is no more human king. There is only the Doodle King, and even then...
We feel we live.
You don't even have to look at 1920 to 1930s Germany, Jamie. Look at any capitalist society throughout any point in time.
Everything in this world. Colors are the essence of it all.
Insert Ari's inflation copy pasta here.
Mono, stop it!
Zoe, it can't be stopped. It's too late. What has been done can't be undone.
Stop it!
If they made this into a live action series, who would play Kiba or anyone? I honestly don't know.
Mono?
How is this possible? He's broken free.
Kiba gives me Christian Bale energy.
I heard your voice.
Zoe, it can't be helped. It's the only way to destroy the castle and bring an end to the kingdom's rule.
Kiba, please stop. Mono, you're using him.
Younger characters would be hard to cast, yeah. Just because I also don't know, like,
Zoe,
current
also used
decent child actors.
as a tool to create gems, right? And doesn't that go against what Galileo believed? That a doodle might have a heart and feelings?
I feel like
I'm sorry. I can't allow it to end this way.
Mark Hamill would make a good Marshall.
The king is of no use to us like this. He must be turned back.
Yeah, it's Robert. Oh god. What happened? What happened to Zoe? Clearly she didn't get shot. There's no blood. She just fainted at the sight of the gun. All right, and now we're in the Giver universe.
No, please help.
Robert's just a cat. Just a little guy.
I am the Doodle King. A tool created for a single purpose.
Okay. This fight is completely unpredictable. There's no way of knowing any move that he's going to throw at any time. You just have to hope for the best. You can still apply the typical strategy of like basing what you throw on what moves he has available, but like I'm just gonna charge here. I just want to not get hit with my own magic ability off of mirror. And now he's probably gonna throw a magic ability next, but I'm gonna throw feint. Let's go. Okay, cool. Did not throw magic, and feint landed. This is a good fight. Charge, shrink 4. Typical strategy. This is going very well. So Calamity Blow, not going to deal too much here because he's shrunk. Still deals a lot, though. Charge. This is a very, very nice king fight so far. He hasn't thrown a magic ability once. There it is. But this might land. Let's go. Doesn't even matter. No color drain for you, bud. And we just keep barraging him with shrink and feint as much as we can. Color trap. That's not great. We just have to successfully land a move on this turn, and we don't. So, because we didn't have enough MP to throw a magic ability, we had to throw block or charge. If we had thrown charge, color trap would have activated. Throwing block and not doing any damage, color trap activates. It does a lot of damage. At least he's wasting a turn to charge here. Block. Yeah. If I had charged there, I still would have died, so best thing to do was just throw block, hope that he threw magic or block, And if he threw block, hope that we move first. But we got 2 more doodles. He's only got 55 health. So phase 1 pretty much done. There it is. And we move on to phase 2.
Galileo. Zoe.
Yeah, we don't get the don't believe in feelings line unless he brings you down to 1 doodle.
I will not be used by humans. I am the Doodle King, a tool created for a single purpose.
Attack first, hopefully. Yes. Okay, good. And now we do our typical feint. No effect. That's unfortunate. Block. Very good. I'm very scared. He's being really nice right now. He's not normally this nice. I'm very scared right now. What is he planning? Does so much. It's also got a chance of color misery soon. Want to avoid that as much as possible. Good feint. Get a free charge here. No effect. That's unfortunate. I think no matter what, I die. Okay, no, we survived this. Disaster shouldn't deal more than like 170. And now we can safely throw block. Hopefully he doesn't move first here. That's only 1 doodle down, and he's at 55 health. So this is still going very well, but there's still his special little trick that he does coming up. And that can just lose us the whole fight, no matter what. This feint, even if it lands, is not going to matter. It actually doesn't even go off. Like, it literally just goes to his reels under a bombardment of color. He goes back to 1 health, and he gets all 3 moves every turn. So we just gotta hope. Of course he uses color misery. So, color misery makes him invulnerable and deals 66 damage to us. Oh my god. Oh, dude, no. Please. Please. No, come on. All right, we get the line.
I do not believe in feelings.
No. Oh. Oh, attack. No. We're dead. Color Leech is gonna kill us. Okay, it only dealt 2. We win. Okay. I feel like that's a good showcase of this run, because while things went well, they didn't go perfectly. So the risks there in the final king fight, if they weren't apparent, are once he's at 1 health and can just throw any move at any point, you just have to get lucky. But with the doodle transfer stuff, your doodles are high enough health that you should more often than not be fine, even if things start to go poorly like they did there. But if we had lost there, we would have had to refight both phase 1 and phase 2. And that in and of itself takes a decent amount of time.
A tool created for a single purpose.
Because if you lose that fight, it boots you out back to the front of the castle. You have to go back in, up the stairs, and then fight phase 1 and phase 2 again. I think
Galileo.
I think the worst that I've ever had is having to refight King twice.
Zoe?
But
What?
both times that I've completed Doodle transfer so far, the 309 and then this run,
Just can't give up.
didn't have to refight King. This was a much
Why?
scarier
Father
fight
told us
than my
never to give
PB
up.
is, actually.
Zoe.
Actually, I say that, but
Galileo,
looking at
your
the splits,
father.
it was identical, time-wise. So maybe I'm wrong.
Taro.
He held on to that color misery for a while, though.
Father.
Father.
Huh?
But yeah, that's Magic Pengel.
I'm so glad.
Quest for color. Using the doodle transfer mechanic that's built into the game. Again, it's very much an RNG fest. It's very much an inherently risky run, but including the doodle transfer mechanic rather than just doing straight any percent where you don't use that, because on the leaderboard it's split between no transfer and transfer. So originally, when the leaderboard was first put up on SRC, the rules did not allow you to quit back to the main menu for any reason, but given that this is a built-in mechanic of the game, we changed that. You can run this category either by continuing from the save file that you want to draw the doodles on first, or starting a new game first. This run, I did new game first. My PB continues from the existing save file first. Doesn't really seem to be any discernible difference in time Though I definitely need to fix my, I need to delete the Jesse and, time to draw golds before I save these splits as new splits, which actually I'm gonna save splits as with Doodle transfer new file. I would like to save this. I would not like to save this as no, I'll deal with that later. But I just need to make sure that it's on a separate file so that it doesn't mess up the golds on the file that has continue first. It's a fun game. I enjoy it. Even if it is just an RNG fest. 330 estimates sound about right for this category? I would say so. I think that's fair because of the chance that you would potentially have to refight King and some of the mono fights. Like we had to refight I there. And almost had to refight on Dragon went really well. Yeah, we had to refight I. Almost had to refight King. So yeah, I would say 3.5 hours is a fair estimate. We got a nice little cutscene here at the end, drawn by Studio Ghibli. This game just has so much charm to it. So much, like, just heart put into it, I feel like. I just love every aspect of this game.
We don't need all that.
Don't worry, Zoe. I'm okay.
I'm pretty sure this cutscene's supposed to be them leaving the island to go find where Galileo ran off to, even though they know that he's dead. But also, given that we never got the 1 million gold, and also pretty sure canonically they never got the gold because of the underground arena shutting down, they have to leave because the kingdom still took their land, even though we toppled the kingdom to the ground.
Take care of yourself. Make sure you come back and visit.
I will.
Taro, you take care of Zoe, okay?
Don't forget to write, Taro. Yeah, don't you forget, Taro.
Lady chewing the plant, does she appear elsewhere? She's in the cutscene when, like, Zoe's injured. But I don't remember where else she is.
Please don't be sad. I'm so glad we became friends.
Zoe gives us a hug there before she leaves.
Hey, Taro, let's go. Goodbye.
That's like 3:11:18. Still not a bad time.
Jump! Taro, get off of me. Move it. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye, everyone. I'll miss you. Take care.
I think it would be really cool
See you soon.
if Studio Ghibli, like, had made a movie out of this game too, given that they did a lot of the animation. I would really love for, like, a more in-depth look into this world. There is a sequel to this game, but as far as I've been told, it really has nothing to do with this game, or even, like, I don't think it even takes place in the same kingdom.
Taro, we'll be back.
I've never played it, but that's, the sequel to this is Graffiti Kingdom. So... The player doesn't need to be there, just give the Pengel to Taro or Zoe if a Pengel movie happened. No, because part of the canon is that Zoe's not allowed to enter the tournament because she doesn't have a Pengel. Taro technically is able to enter the tournament, so I guess you could have him be the one that goes through all the main arena fights, but they do kind of rely on the player to help them. That was a very good run. You get the cast here. Marshall is Charles Martinet. Yeah, I'm gonna edit this VOD down and get it uploaded to YouTube. And get it submitted to GDQ, I think. I think this is a fair run to use as my submission. Not everything went perfectly, not everything went horribly. Like, it was a very solid showcase of the run. Now I can kind of focus on other things for a bit. I think this also does kind of prove how much more consistent Doodle transfer is, though, than regular any %. That is 3 attempts at Doodle transfer, one of them being the test with not the actual proper Doodle transfer rulings of having to draw the Doodles during the run. But all 3 have made it to King. And only that first one that was a test lost. I might go back to regular any % at some point. But again, it's just not as fun for me to sit in Seaside for like 20 minutes hoping for 3000 blue, but maybe I could try the slight routing change of drawing before Denka and sending certain people into Seaside on regular any % again and see if that does make it more consistent. But then there's still the issue of, like, the RNG being way more consequential on all of the main arena fights because your stats are a lot lower than they would be in this.